Hello, hello. Today we're talking about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is who are the top prospects in the UFC in the year 2022. We're starting off first with Baddie, the Baddie Pimplet. He is a Scouser fighting out under England, and he kind of looks like, to me, no offense, a serf that grew fed up with his king, and now he's saying, I'm going to beat you over the head with me mutton. And he fights like an absolute madman too. His one weakness is that he doesn't have a lot of head movement, which means he's a little hittable, but that also makes his fights to be really, really entertaining because he doesn't give up. He's had two incredible first round finishes in his UFC fights, and they were both back and forth where it was looking a little rough for him for a moment in each of them. So I am absolutely looking forward to his next fight. I think it's going to be a thriller as well, and he's a fighter that you can follow outside of the octagon as well. He's got a fantastic YouTube page, Instagram, social media, Twitter, everything. He's killer. So definitely make sure you follow him. He's entertaining in and outside of the octagon. Baddie, the Baddie Pimplet, most entertaining fighter in the UFC right now. Now, if you're looking for someone who's going to be a little bit more dominant, if you're looking for someone who's going to be the next Khabib Nurmagomedov, I think look no further than Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev is on an incredible win streak, and in my mind, he is next up for a shot at the title at 155. And if he can get past the winner of Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje, I think he's going to be set up to have a long, dominant title run at 155. But maybe now you're saying, Manatee, you've given me two lightweights, but I like the bigger fighters. Well, then I'm going to say Khamzat Chimaev is your guy to follow. He just had an incredible barn burner fight against Gilbert Durinho Burns, who was number 2 in the division when Khamzat was number 11. And I think Gilbert Burns was actually going to be one of the toughest tests for him because he could shut down the grappling of Khamzat, which is his biggest threat. I think Khamzat's next fight is going to be against Colby Covington, and I think that could be the biggest fight in all of the UFC for the year 2022. So I cannot wait to see when they announce that matchup, and I'm curious to see who everyone else thinks is going to win that one. In Khamzat's first 4 fights in the UFC, he took a combined total of 2 strikes. 2 strikes! He was beating opponents without even getting hit in the UFC level, which is absolutely insane. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens against him versus Colby Covington, because that is going to be an extremely competitive fight. And I got to be honest, I'm not sure who's going to win that one. I think I'm leaning towards Khamzat, but it's tough to count out Colby Covington. All right. And now maybe you're saying, I need even bigger. I need bigger than Khamzat, who has the potential to be a 170 and 185 pound champion. I'm only interested in the biggest of boys. Who's going to be someone that could potentially even give Tyson Fury a run for their money in boxing one day? What? Am I talking craziness out here? Maybe. Okay, yeah, I am a little bit. But if you're looking for a heavyweight, if you're looking for a big boy, my dark horse contender has been Tom Aspinall. He actually was recommended to me years ago by my Taekwondo instructor that I grew up with, and I actually ran into him a couple years ago. We found out that we were both in UFC, and it was the day that Tom Aspinall was making his debut, and he was like, yo, this guy's early on the prelims, but you gotta check him out, Tom Aspinall. And he won that fight by first round KO, and then he won his next by first round KO, and his next, and his next, and his next first round submissions. He just beat Alexander Volkov in a main event, which is a crazy win for him. Just the sky's the limit for Tom Aspinall. I'm looking forward to seeing a matchup one day against Tai Tuivasa with him, maybe even a matchup with him against Stipe Miocic. But just, man, there's so many fun matchups for him. I think he is got a good shot at being a future heavyweight champion. I like the way that the UFC has been building him up, and looking forward to seeing what happens with all of these fighters' careers. Now, if I missed a prospect, if you think there's someone that I should have included, maybe a Shafkat, let me know in the comments, and I can follow it up with another video. So that's going to be it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know your top prospect in the UFC, and peace out. Hope you have a good one.